Hi, welcome to episode 5 of the Property Probationers podcast. I'm Becky and this is...
I am Kerry.
And we are just going to talk to you about our journey in property. So we have both come from public services background and we're still new in our property journeys. And what we like to do is just have a chat and a catch up. We haven't really seen each other over the summer.
It's been such a long time.
Yeah. And so, yeah, we haven't actually chatted before this about what's gone on over the summer. So just tune in, listen to us rambling on about what we've been up to, and hopefully you can pick up some tips along the way. So yeah, how's the summer been?
Yeah, it's just gone by just like that, as I expected. Didn't do a lot this time. So I was annoyed by the end of the summer that I hadn't done what I planned to do. The girls were actually quite happy.
Yeah, more time with you because you...
Oh no, they're not interested in spending time with me. I suppose they was more out with friends, but...
Yes, mine are the same.
Occupy themselves now, which is quite nice.
It was so quick.
So much pressure to make sure I was doing things. I had things booked in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they just got on with it this summer. I was probably happier than usual. So
yeah, exactly the same. But it's just gone so quick, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like
very quick.
Absolutely flown by.
I don't even think I went away. That's unusual for us. But
and then like literally 1st September, flick switched and it's autumn.
Yeah,
it's like just changed everything. But
yeah, we had Lily start secondary school, so big changes for Lily.
Yeah.
Finally got a diagnosis for ADHD.
Oh, well done.
That's a bit of a relief.
It massively helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, I haven't got the letter yet, and I'm due to talk to the school about how she's been since she's been there. They're not aware of the diagnosis yet. Officially, I'm sure they've recognised.
And they're able to help her.
Yeah, hopefully.
So,
yeah, things are going well for her at the moment.
Good. And so last time we spoke, you said you had 2 goals. So one was more networking and trading. Like, so obviously your husband's doing trading.
Yeah.
How's that been going?
Property networking hasn't been going. Like, my usual day is a Wednesday, isn't it, to go networking. Like Tuesdays, it's too much for me after work. So we'll just have the energy to network.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the moment, with the girls being at stage school, they've got extra rehearsals for a show coming up every Wednesday evening. So that's thrown that out for the no for me. So I've had to accept that I'm probably not going to get networking for a little while, property networking, unless I find something else to try. I'll have a chat with you later maybe about what else there is.
Yes, so I've got a new one coming up. So you can make that one, can't you? That's a Tuesday night though. Yeah. Oh, she said about Tuesday night.
Your Hard Hat to Hills?
Yes, so we can finally announce, I think I mentioned it last time, that there was one I couldn't talk about.
Yes.
But yeah, contract signed now, so yeah, we can actually mention it. So that is Hard Hats to Hills, which the founder is Hayley Andrews. She is amazing if you haven't heard of her. Massive in the property world, like converts loads of listed buildings, that sort of thing. She's up north and absolutely phenomenal, like so inspirational. And it's a real honour that I've been allowed to run the Kent networking group. So yeah, I do feel a lot of pressure, but I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. And it's just so nice, like, to have the fact that it'd be all women coming together. So anyone in sort of property, construction, business background can come together, and it's just like a safe space, isn't it, for women. And I didn't realise how many women I knew in the industry until I sort of went through the list to create a list to send out the link to. And yeah, it's mad. So it's going to be 7th of October, 6:30 to 9:30 at the Orida Hotel in Maidstone.
Right.
So it's free parking. At the launch, we'll have like Prosecco, goodie bags, that sort of thing. And there were always amazing speakers.
Yeah.
Because obviously Hayley's very well connected. So that'll be brilliant.
So have you already got some organised?
Not yet.
Who any are?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
They're secret. So yeah, but stay tuned. It's all on Instagram, Hard Hats to Hills. Really looking forward to it.
Ticket?
I think it's going to be £25. We do get a little buffet.
Nice.
Yeah, a little buffet and Prosecco for the launch. Yeah. So yeah, it should be good. And free tea and coffee. Sometimes you go to these places, there's nothing, is there? But other times you get like, there's a real range. Either you get a curry or you get a buffet or whatever else. So yeah, hopefully it'll be good.
I think that's why I love Sunil's, because I get fed as well.
Yeah, you go beige buffet.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a bit exciting.
That's very exciting.
Yeah.
So you've been to one of them?
I went to the London one.
How did you find that?
Really good. Like everyone was just so friendly. I've made some really good connections.
Yeah.
I met a lady called Natasha, and she does Convert Your Stay. So that's her new business, and that's really interesting for me because it's where you can like rent out your Airbnb to other people and earn points, and then you go and stay in other Airbnbs.
Oh, that's
so it's like
interesting.
using your booked nights to then travel the world. And I think that's going to be very exciting. I'm very much looking forward to that chapter while I'm using that. So yes, that's very good.
All very good.
Yeah.
And you was about to go live with the chalet before.
I think the chalet had just gone live. So that's, the chalet in Laysdown that's on a rent to rent deal. And I just had, I think I'd had first guest at 5-star review.
All going well.
Oh my God, it's been mental. Like over the summer, it's just been constant. It's been like pretty much fully booked.
Has it been your busiest?
On par probably, but it's been a few unbooked nights, but not many. And we've even had, I think I'd just had some contractors, they come back and stayed, but they stayed again.
Yes.
Like 3 or 4 times. So that was really good.
Oh, brilliant.
I had one really bad guest who was on booking.com and they trashed some bits, stole a bath mat and a towel. And then I reported them to booking.com before they left a review, but they still managed to leave me a 2 out of 10 review.
Oh, wow.
So that totally dropped my reviews from 10 to like 6 or something.
It's a bit harsh.
And the problem is, like with Airbnb, you can respond to the reviews.
Yeah.
So then people can see how you replied to those, which really helps. But you can't do that with booking.com. So they couldn't see it. That's why I can't respond. It just says bad and that's it. And I can't reply. And it's just like, it seems really unfair.
Booking.com won't do anything.
Oh, they're a really hard OTA to deal with. Like, online travel agent. They are really, really hard to deal with customer services. And they just said no.
It is what it is.
Yeah. And it's like, thanks a lot.
Oh.
So it hasn't luckily stopped any bookings. I've still got lots of bookings. At the moment, I've got someone in there for 21 nights, which is
brilliant.
Like really good booking.
Why would they want to be there for 21 nights?
They're relocating.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they've got a house cat. That's quite cute. The second house cat I've had actually that stayed there, which is weird. We're pet friendly. So that's really good. But the longer stays is definitely something I want to deal with. Like, so after the summer was absolutely mental. Like changeovers constantly, obviously with tourists and guests coming in for the summer, and it was just hard work. It
takes out a lot of your profit, doesn't it?
Changeovers. Yeah, because obviously you've got more cleaning and anything else. But the guest pays the cleaners part of their fees, but it's still just. It's a lot of effort and you've got to be on call. Like I think I've had a couple of occasions in summer where I was busy doing things like with I think I had a massive family barbecue. Everyone just turned up and then literally it was like check-in time and I had all these people like phoning saying I can't get in, the code's not working.
Oh, the digital locks let you down.
Yeah, they did. But I do think it was something more to do with, so there's like a spindle in the lock which wasn't quite seated properly and I think that we've worked out that's the problem. So yes, in the chalet I had one guest who got stuck in the chalet in the morning.
I did see your post about this.
Yeah, it's really, really bad. Like, it's what you don't want to happen.
No, definitely not.
And I literally got a phone call. I was literally just about to leave the island to go down to like Eastbourne for the day. Yeah. So I was like going to be out of the way for a couple of hours. Went down, had to quickly go down, drive down, let them out. Literally, I was at the point where I was just about to turn off the island. Had to quickly go the other way. And my daughter was absolutely furious with me. But I was like, I've got to go and let them out. I can't leave them in there. Had to go down, quickly open the door, got that fixed. Thought it was sorted. But then I was out for the day. My phone died. I need to get a new phone because my phone battery keeps dying. I had about an hour, 2 hours of my phone, no phone, which was absolutely bliss.
Yeah, I imagine.
I was dreading turning it back on. And when I did turn it back on, they couldn't get back into the chalet. So they were obviously not happy. No. So I said, I'll refund you. And they were obviously then worried about staying in the chalet because they get locked in.
Put them up somewhere else as well.
Well, I had to just completely refund them all their money. Yeah. They went and stayed in a hotel. So it's just one of those things. But we've now decided not to put another smart lock on that one because there's no other exit. With the other properties, they've got back doors, so you, at the worst case, at least someone can get in and out. Yeah. Whereas with that one, they're stuck, so it's just not worth the risk of it happening again.
Can something like that?
No. So it's a learning curve, and obviously it's a massive fire safety risk. So you had to get that sorted. So straight away the door handle came off, and the original one went back on. Back to a boring key press, but it just
works.
So now I need more keys cut to that one in case they lose the key.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the thing, it's learning, isn't it? And these things happen. We had a leak in another one, we had blocked drains, we've had like just so much stuff. But
and
overall,
to rescue.
Yes, he's always my maintenance man, husband. But we got there, we got through it, and it wasn't too bad. Like touch wood. I think we had another call for another door lock. We were literally on our way home from a weekend away, an hour away from home, and got a call saying again the door handle wasn't working.
Yeah.
But luckily we were only an hour away, so I said, look, I'll be there within an hour. Got there, and it took Pete 5 minutes to fix it. So that was okay. But it makes you think we cannot go away in August because we will be like, unless we've got someone like there sort of helping us and stand by.
Yeah.
You do have to be around just in case anything does happen. But other than that, so the Shallow did really well this summer. I think it probably made like about £2,000 profit.
That's okay.
Which is really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. That pays back obviously what I put into it. And it will probably be shut for January and February though, that's the only thing, but I won't have to pay rent. And then, so after the Chalet, which one was next? I think I don't think we mentioned the shop so the shop, or it was just starting, I think. So the shop's was okay for summer, but at the moment it's not doing particularly well with bookings. So
What shop?
So that's the shop in Milton High Street, and it's a 3-story old character themes, everything else. It's a beautiful property, and it did do really well. It made, quite a decent profit for the landlord over the summer. Bookings dropped off now. So I think it might improve over the winter because it's like a cozy sort of place. But again, I'm trying to get contractors in there, but it's just no parking, and that's a big deal for contractors. Have had some contractors, but so that's not doing particularly well at the moment. But hopefully that'll pick up. And then that was obviously through Sunil for networking that I got that one. So I'm very grateful to him for that. And again, it's just all about networking. And I always say it every time on the podcast, but networking is massive, isn't it?
Is,
because that's how that's how I've got all the properties.
Yeah.
After the shop, obviously the Rainbow Retreat. So that one I think I was just about to get the keys for.
It was.
So I think it was June or the end of, I can't remember what date it was. I think it was 17th of July I got the keys and spent the first couple of the weeks of the summer holidays just kitting that.
Yeah, great it out. Shopping, didn't you?
Oh my God, it was like, for a whole 5-bed house, it's like a lot of shopping.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I do enjoy that side of it.
Just need a van.
I definitely need a van. I'm going to get a van in December. That is the goal for December. So I've seen a van that I like, and it's got it's called a Kia PV5, and it's got a back row. No, it's a new EV van. Obviously, EV electrical vans are really beneficial for business, like tax purposes.
Yeah, okay.
So I can lease it through the business. But it's got a back row of seats that you can fold up and then move forwards, and you get even more space. So that'd be just perfect. So I'm going to order that and get it sign written. Then it's advertising as well.
Have you ever driven a van?
Yeah, I love driving a van.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love it.
Oh,
Snell let me borrow his big transit, and love rocking around in the van.
Never try a bit.
And I need it. I'm literally every week I've got some new bit of furniture in the back of my van. In the back of the car.
Sofa in your car today.
I've got a sofa in the car today. Yes, I picked up yesterday from lovely Cat from Razzie Dazzle who got me that one for free. So,
and where's that going?
That's going into the flat in Rochester. So we'll come on to that one in a second. So we'll go back to the Rainbow Retreat. So that one I went with rainbow themed because I love a theme.
Yes, and it was already decorated in them colours, wasn't it?
It was already very bright and bold.
Working with what you got.
Yes, 100%. Just because it saves money. I'm not going to have to repaint. I had to repaint one wall, where there was pictures taken down, things like that. That's fine. Other than that, it's really bold and bright. So we've got every colour of the rainbow. Oh, thank you. And it's been really popular. It's literally been booked up straight away. I was worried because the problem is I use software which tells me how it's going to perform.
Yes.
But it said there was no comparables. So it was a bit of a risk.
It's quite remote.
Risk. Yeah. So it's in not a touristy location, I suppose. It's just off the island, isn't it? And things like that. But honestly, I've been shocked how well it's done with contractors, and now this is definitely something I want to go down more in the future, because contractors, even though I had a bad experience with them, my first contractors, they left it a bit of a mess. Everyone since the bungalow, everyone's been brilliant since. And the thing is with them, they stay a long time. So these ones booked initially for 2 weeks on Airbnb, and then they test it out, see if they like it, see if it's comfortable and it works for them, and then they convert to direct bookings. Okay. The first booking through Airbnb was for £4,000 for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks. And how many is that sleeping?
I think it's 4 or 5 they've got in there.
Yeah.
And they love the fact that it's got a double driveway for their vans and things.
Yeah.
But they rebooked for £7,000 for a month.
Oh, brilliant.
So 11,000 over 6 weeks is it's just mind blowing. But that to them, that's much more beneficial, because they'd be paying a hell of a lot more in a hotel, and they'll be split up, and it's a bit more depressing. So they seem to be really happy there, and I'm hoping they'll extend a bit longer.
So do you have it like a set price per head, or?
So I think they've got it about 233 a night or something like that. I think it works out as for a cheaper rate to book for longer stays. But there's just a way of doing it. I'm doing some training to find out how to get obviously contractor stays. Yeah. There's loads of companies you can sign up with to get, so they come direct to you. People I'm trying to think, Situ, Silverdor, Nest, I can't remember, like NEZT. There's loads of them.
Okay.
And it's also like insurance companies that need to put somebody up. So it's
Yeah.
not just contractors that work in the area. We've got so much building work going on locally that there's obviously they need it. And they're welders, I think, like steel fabrication type thing. So, and they've come from up north. So yeah, there's obviously a need for it, and they like it, and that works. And I'm actually seeing another house today in Maidstone that will be very similar. So I'm hoping that'll be just.
Know about that one?
No, so that's another new one. Again, through networking. Yeah. That's for Airbnb networking. So she's moving abroad, just wants the house looked after. Yeah. Just can't manage it herself. So yeah, going to see that one today. So that'll be another one for the podcast next time.
Future, maybe?
I don't think so.
No?
I'm not sure about that one. It's a brand new build, and I imagine she'll want to hold on to it long term.
Okay.
But never know. So yes, I'll let you know on the next podcast how that one goes. That'll be another perfect contract to stay. And you know what the best thing about that one? It doesn't need anything doing to it. It is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, brilliant.
It's like a show home. I have.
Are you sure you want contractors in there?
Yeah, I know. But imagine not having to actually do anything to set it up. It's going to be like, because that is the hardest part of my job, is the setup.
But you also enjoy it.
I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
I enjoy it, but it does get a little bit hard. Like, it does get hard graft because it's constantly buying the same stuff over and over again and storing it and moving it and everything else, and it is physically a bit demanding on me. I need to be a bit careful, obviously, with like physical things with my body.
Of course.
But don't want you to do too much moving heavy furniture around.
No.
So if it's all set up and ready to go, then amazing. So I'm really hoping this one comes through.
I'm sure it will.
So yeah, the Rainbow House looks like it's done really well. Keep going with that one. Got bookings for Christmas already. I think we've all got bookings for Christmas apart from the chalet at the moment, the Bird's Nest. So I've got lots of Christmas trees now, and pop-up Christmas trees, because I absolutely hate putting up Christmas trees.
Yeah.
But if you can just literally pop it up, so much easier. And easier to store as well. So over the summer I did some co-hosting. So this is after my talk at Property and Poppadoms.
Yes.
A chap contacted me and said, I'm going away for 6 weeks over the summer. Unfortunately, his wife's mum passed away and he needed to go away for 6 weeks. He got 2 Airbnbs, one in his actual where he lives and one an hour drive away. So it was in Margate and Folkestone. So quite a trek for me, like an hour away. He said, can you help me co-host it and, manage the bookings and the messages and everything else, turnovers and the cleaners, because they were doing it themselves. So I managed to do it all. It was not a problem. I don't particularly like the management, just like, so you take a percentage of what they make, and you co-host. So then the landlord still has all the access to all the messages and everything else. I much prefer the guaranteed rent strategy, and I think that's what I want to stick with. Yeah. Where I just take over everything, the bills. Yeah. But I then control everything as well. So I think it's just easier for me if the landlord's more hands off, and obviously I take on the risk then of the bills and things. And obviously if it doesn't get bookings, then it's gonna still fall on me. But so far it's been okay. Touch wood. I did get a small business loan in the summer as well for £10,000 through KCC. Okay. So through Kent County Council. It's like a startup loan. It just helps with like the setup costs and the van, marketing, that sort of thing. I just thought I need that little buffer just to see me through.
Difficult to get?
Yes. You had to really like prove everything. Yeah. It did take about a month, I think, to set it up and sort it out. But I didn't have a lot of time to do it either, which was hard. But when I did sit down and do it, it was hard to do, like a lot of spreadsheets and cash flow forecasts and things. But it was beneficial. And because obviously I probably wouldn't have done that anyway. So it was good to see how the business is actually doing and where it could go and the VAT threshold.
Better than you thought it would be?
Well, to be fair, it's probably, now I know how the Rainbow House is doing, it's probably even better than what it was on paper. But it obviously now I'm like going to hit the VAT threshold quite quickly, which is a bit scary because I didn't expect that to happen. Because that's at 90,000 now, isn't it? Doesn't feel like I've earned that much, but it's crazy amount of turnover. Yeah. And so you've got to be really careful with like how much money's coming into the business, because especially if it's not mine. Yeah. It's just managing things like that. So it's all learning, isn't it? It's all early days still, and just trying to find my way. And they make it all sound so easy. Like you go on these courses and all these podcasts, and it sounds so simple.
Sure, to some people it is easy, but
there's just so much to it. You just, like all those things I've just said, you just don't think about it. And like the turnovers, it's a lot. It is a full-time job, and I said to you, my phone's always going crazy, isn't it? Like, it doesn't stop. But I'm hoping once everything's all set up and I've got, I don't know, where do I stop though? That's the thing. How many properties do I stop at? I don't know. I don't know how to keep. I think I said,
do you want to hand over the reins to someone
at some point? Yeah, definitely. Or have a team that can take the load. Even my daughter said she might work for me, but she's only 15, or nearly 15, so she won't be there just yet. But yeah,
she realise how intense and hard it is.
She might not be very polite to the guests either, so maybe I don't want her on there. I don't know, we'll see. And actually, Joe, it was really sweet. She's doing a business thing at school and she had to write about a micro business.
Yes.
So she wrote about my business because it had to be information she could take off the internet. So she took it off the website, even though the website's not up to date actually, and took it off the Airbnb listings and things. And it was just, when I listened to her, she read it out to me, I was like, wow, you actually have written that better than I could write it. And it was really sort of like humbling and nice to hear her talking about it in a positive light as well, because most times she's moaning about it.
Negative.
Yeah, it gets in the way of her life. So yeah, that was really sweet. So it's been nice. So yeah, I wouldn't mind if she did come help me one day when she's grown up a bit more, maybe.
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
It's just, honestly, it's been a whirlwind how quick it's gone and how much has gone on. But also I've got 2 more since then as well. So the 2 in Margate and Folkestone did really well in the summer, but he's back now, so he's taking them back, which I'm really pleased about, because I had to spend like a day down in Folkestone during the summer. I had to take my daughter down there because the internet stopped working, so the guests then the first guest that complained about it just had to have a full refund and leave because they needed to work.
Needed it.
Yeah, the second guests, we thought we'd fixed it, had the engineers come out and they told us it was done. Next guest comes in, not working. And you're like, and they needed to work. They were there to work.
Yeah.
They need the internet. So I had to like rush down there, quickly, like spend the morning going around all the phone shops in the area, trying to work out which one was going to be the cheapest and most efficient and everything else. Wait for the engineer who never turned up in the end. And it was just like, oh, God, just get this internet in, just so that we don't lose this booking. It'd be like another £400 or something just lost. And it's like, obviously in a peak season, that's a big hit. So we got it sorted. Got it done for the day, but it's just so
far.
far.
Insurances and that you can have in place for things like that.
I don't know about internet. I'm not sure about.
No.
Probably for other things, but yeah, insurance is another headache. I need to make sure I've got everything. Yeah, trying to, especially different strategies and different properties and that. I'm having a review done at the moment just to make sure I have got everything in place.
Yeah.
Because so as you go, I keep adding stuff. And it's like, actually, you need to make sure you've got the right insurances, and even things for like relevant life in case, because of, like you say, it is just me. What if something happens to me and I can't work? That I need to have things in place that cover the business in those eventualities.
Yeah.
So yeah, in the process of having that done at the moment.
And then things cost.
Yeah, it all costs, but it's definitely worth having, isn't it?
Yes.
You have to have it. So yes, that's been crazy. But then I've got the flats, which is in Rochester. Yeah. That was again through networking.
Lovely paint job done on it.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? Yeah. So it was a young family with an 18-month-old who were in a 1-bed flat. And they couldn't sell it, and they just need to get out. And so they've gone and rented a house. They've now got a 3-bed house, and they were happy for me to take over the flat and then rent it out on Airbnb. And I'm guessing it'd probably be quite a good one for contractors or Christmas tourists for the Christmas markets. Yeah, Dickensian festival, that sort of thing. Yeah. So obviously I'm going to do a theme, and it's going to be Dickensian themed. Yeah. But subtle theming, not too over the powering. Yeah. It's not going to be like all out antique because it's a modern flat, so I can't. If it had been an older property, then I would definitely have gone all out theming. So it's just going to be little nods to Charles Dickens in there. And that's got to be ready by Sunday. So tomorrow I'm using my stepson and we're going to go down there and just blitz it.
Have you got booking already?
Hopefully got a month-long booking in that one. So yeah, need to get it done. Yeah, contractor, just single person with a van, wants secure parking. So yeah, hopefully that will be good. And if I get it all up and running ready in time, no pressure.
Of course you will.
I know.
That's simple.
I'm sure I'll get it done. So yeah, the decorators that I met at networking, I met Diane from Igloo Interiors at Ladies Who Latte.
Yeah. And is that an all-girls team?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, all female paint and decorating team. And she came in short notice for me and blitzed it in 4 days, I think it was. And because it was just like the wood had all gone yellow. And
I did see.
Yeah, it looked pretty. Yeah, it looked quite dingy. So yeah, complete refresh, and it just brightens it and lifts it and just makes it feel much fresher and newer. So that would be very positive. So I definitely use her again. Definitely recommend her. She's lovely.
Where does she cover?
I think it's mostly like Medway. Yeah. Anyway, in Kent, she said she'd come to the island. And to be fair, I did really need a reliable decorator. So that's really, really good contact to have.
Would it have been painful before? That would have.
No, I would have done it.
You would have, yeah.
I looked at that and I said to her, like, this would take me about a month if I'd have painted this myself.
Yeah.
I hate the prep. If you can just give me a room that's already prepped and just put the paintbrush in my hand with a nice colour paint, I love it. I love cutting in, love all that. But the prep, no, absolutely hate it.
Yeah.
And, you know, finishing it off and tidying up after myself, I'm rubbish. So I'm much straight if I can get someone else in. I like the fun bit, not the unfun bit. And then I've got a lodge as well, beautiful lodge on the seafront on Minster on the Isle of Sheppey. No, East Church. Yeah, Isle of Sheppey.
You've not shared too much about that yet, have you?
No, the photos, I have got the photos now, so I can share it, which is exciting. It does look lovely.
And it's
the beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
This, like, literally, you just lay on that sofa and just look at the sea all day, couldn't you? Watch the ships go past. Like, it's just lovely. So yes, that was another lovely lady we know through networking, through Lady 2 Latte, and she had to like leave it at last minute and just needed it cleared out. So I've helped her to empty it all out, get it all ready for guests, and it should probably go live this week. I think my assistant's doing it today, actually, putting it live on Airbnb. Yeah, so I got the gas safety certificate being done Monday, had the electrical test done yesterday, and just getting those bits done. I need to get the fire alarms in, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then that'll be ready to go.
So have you had any interest from what you've shared?
The cleaners who have cleaned it, they want to stay in it because they obviously love it.
Yeah.
They said they'd prefer it to the chalet, but you would because it's got sea views and it's lovely. It's quite a modern, we kept calling it caravan. It's like, I can't call it a caravan.
It's not a caravan.
It's not, is it?
Really
it's too nice.
Justice.
No, it's got a lovely pitched roof and big windows and it's lovely. And then we can go and stay there as well and use the park facilities. It's got a swimming pool, it's got a clubhouse. That'd be cool.
And I met a few of the staff actually while I was visiting there. They're lovely.
Yeah, it's really nice park.
Nice place.
Yeah. It's definitely got good vibes there.
Yeah.
As opposed to maybe other parks.
Definitely.
Yeah. So then
what are you aiming that one at? Who are you expecting?
I think that's going to be families. It'll be shut over January and February.
Yeah.
Same as the chalet. So that's a bit of a shame. But I imagine, it'll be families, especially like the October half term, trying to get it ready obviously for that. Yeah, no,
it's not far away.
And I'm trying to think how many that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 6.
That's incredible.
Which is not bad. So from
May.
May.
What did you say at the start of the year?
I think I said
3.
I think I said 6 by the end of the something like that. Yeah. In my actual
very early days.
In my New Year's resolution type thing, I think it was 3 more Airbnbs.
It was, yeah.
I think it was 3 more Airbnbs, so it would have been 4 in total. But I've sort of kind of had 2, lost 2, and then obviously gained the other 2. But I think I've got 3 or 4 in the pipeline as well.
Yeah.
Which I won't obviously go. I'll mention the Maidstone one if that comes off, but then there's probably another 3 potentials at the moment.
Yeah.
And obviously it's just growing. So it does snowball. Once you get started, it snowballs.
You on your phone right now. You said
probably
it doesn't stop. How do you keep up with it?
I don't know. That is just like morning to night, just constant. So I do need to learn to sort of switch off from it really. But like I said to you, I think if I don't do it there and then, it builds up and then I'll have loads of stuff to do. So I have to just keep replying stuff as and when it happens. Like today, I've just got a message saying that the light bulb, like the guest left a review for the previous guest in the bird's nest left a review saying the light bulb had gone, but they've got new guests in before I've seen that. It took a couple of days for the review to come through. So I didn't know. So I haven't changed. So now I've messaged the guest saying, I hear light bulb's out. Do you want me to change it? And they do. So now I've got to go and find source of light bulb and drop that off. Yeah, so it's all a bit crazy.
In it already
Stuff to do.
Days.
Yes. So and I've got networking tonight. You're not coming to, are you? But
tonight, no.
No, it's Kent Property Meet on a Wednesday.
I reminded myself. I knew there was something. It's the extra rehearsal tonight, which is why I can't do anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a shame.
Kind of revolving around everyone else right now.
Yeah. But if you're happy, like if you're happy with that, and obviously your husband's doing and your husband's doing the trading.
Yeah.
So hopefully he's building up a nice cash pot for you that you can then
hopefully one day. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
It's been very interesting watching him because he's one of the most disciplined people I know, and I'm
perfect for it.
The opposite. Yeah. Except he's learned he's not so disciplined.
Oh no.
So yeah, I'll share the ups and the downs. He's 10% down.
What
he started with.
Oh, that's
not at the moment.
Okay, but he's got potential to go back up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. He needs to sort the discipline and that out. But I'd say probably 4% of that is through him doing things he knew he shouldn't be doing.
Okay.
But it still would have been down following the strategies and that. But there is ups and downs. So it's easy to get fixated on that one day you've had a losing day. Okay, look back at it in a month and you might have had like 4 or 5% month. It's overall the bigger picture. Like, don't get fixated on that one day.
It must be hard though.
Start chasing it.
Yeah,
it is hard, especially he works full time. It is quite a lot of pressure on him to try and fit it in.
Yeah,
and he's not overly keen on his job. That's the main factor in why he's trying to make it work.
So it's more pressure on him to try and
definitely a lot of pressure
get out.
and that desperation of this has to work. So yeah, I'm a bit of a sounding board at the moment whilst trying to stay calm. Like,
don't lose my money.
It away. Don't
lose my money.
So that pot of money was my money. Well, it's always our money, but the plan was to get into property with that pot of money. Obviously, after trying for so long, nothing was coming off. Unless I wanted to go up north, I don't want to start.
What about rent? If it's the cash that's the problem, why not rent to rent then?
I haven't really looked into it enough to see if I think it would work.
Am I making you think about it more or not?
Oh, what was your success stories?
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like you was just saying about, it just like kind of reminded me, but like June sort of time, I was like,
you was
really struggling.
Oh my God, I need to go get a job.
Yeah, I was really worried. I knew August would be good, but I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. I think we turned over 12 grand in August, which is just like insane for a month. But obviously that's not all mine and it all goes out and the rent and everything else. But it was a massive help, obviously. And then hopefully with adding the more properties, it just grows like that. So rent to rent, obviously I love it. And PLOs are even better.
You don't think you would, like how you started, you bought the bungalow, like massive expense, the long
and this is the thing.
Time doing it up.
I keep saying this to people, and I don't know if I've mentioned it on the podcast previously, so apologies if I have, but I spent 6 months buying a house, 6 months renovating it, spending 150 grand on it to get it to a value of 450, which is great. Or I've done a purchase lease option where it took a bit longer than it was supposed to, but it can take only a couple of weeks to get the contract signed up. It'll cost you a couple of thousand in legal fees, but then you can have a house that's the same value without all that rigmarole of
rather than new plan.
Exactly that. It is just it's an expense, but it's a different, like you say, it's a rent rather than a mortgage. There's no difference. You've still got that obligation to pay, but you haven't got to have that credit either then as well. So I would struggle probably now with credit in terms of, obviously it's different with the bungalow because it's through business and I bought it through the business. That helped. But I think at the time I was still in the police, so that would have helped with my credit rating. Because now I'm a retiree at age 40. It's it's really hard to get credit. So then the different strategies help. And it's even like this is really bad, but I was even looking at, I'm trying to see if there's a house that we can move into on a PLO. Because so purchase lease option, where you rent it and then you buy it, because that's an ideal way of getting into another house. And I didn't realise I did this with our very first house. We rented it for a year before we bought it. And so that is a PLO. I didn't know. So it's a really good way of going up the ladder into a bigger house, because I really would like a house with land for horses and things like that, and a fixer-upper so we can add value to it.
The house is pretty big.
I
mean the land.
I've got the land. And I love it. I do love our house, but we always want a project. Like we're always itching. And I know I said renovation isn't necessarily a good thing to do always, but we've always trying to improve things. So if I could get a fixer-upper, and you could spend 2 years, whatever, doing it up, increase its value, and then you refinance it, you put a mortgage onto it at the higher value, and then you buy it that way. So that's what I'm kind of looking at, see if I can buy our next house that way. And then keep our house, but that would rent really well to contractors because it's 4 bedroom, and
this is right near where
lots of building
lots
works.
of houses are meant to be going.
Well, yes, exactly. 650 houses right opposite my house. So that would be, great for the contractors that be working there. Not so good for my neighbours, but I think they seem to love, like obviously more bedrooms, more bathrooms. And I've got, it could be a 5-bedroom, 4 bathrooms. So that would be ideal really for contractors, and parking again. So that would be our plan, and we are actually coming up to the point where we're going to need to remortgage anyway. So if we could then switch it onto a rental or an SA mortgage, pay off my second charge that I took out to buy the bungalow.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's just all kind of working at the right time and coming together that we can maybe do that, stick it on interest only, and then rent something else.
Brilliant. That's actually, that has crossed my mind. I haven't shared it with Tommy.
Oh.
I look at my house and think, if them houses go ahead, shall we rent out our house? Find something else to live in?
Yeah. Well, it's better than selling it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And saying then you keep hold of it and build your portfolio that way.
But then I do like my little house. I've come attached to it, I think.
Yeah, but you see, you haven't got to get rid of it. You just rent it out.
Yeah, I know. And I love my neighbour.
Yeah. No, neighbours are really important. I've got awesome neighbours. And all my neighbours have helped me in some way with all the housework. I had a new carpet put in at the Rainbow Retreat, and that was my neighbour Mark who fitted the carpet. So I'm really lucky with contacts in that way.
I feel a bit attached to my neighbour. Well, elderly lady now. She literally lost her husband a couple of weeks ago.
Oh no.
I don't feel like I could move anywhere right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Sad.
It's always worth a look though, isn't it?
Yeah. It's there in the back of my mind. And once something's there,
it's sow the seed.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna try and do for next month, or hopefully we'll be recording this monthly again now after this in the summer? But
I am actually meant to be learning to trade myself.
Oh, okay. And you're going to South Africa, aren't you?
Yeah, so I actually did do a bit of networking recently. Me and my husband went to Coventry for they called it a retreat, trading retreat, which was really nice. So I got to meet Lewis Crompton, the founder of Star Trading, and the people that work for him, and then obviously some of the other traders. I was the only non-trader there out of like 20 odd people.
So now they've got you into hold. You can start trading now.
I was interested in learning, like for the future, if anything was to happen to Tommy, like you said, I'd love for you to be able to do it yourself. I agree, but I don't believe I'm the right type of person to trade. I'm hoping I would be disciplined enough.
Yeah.
But seeing how much he's struggled, I then think, if he can't do it that easily, am I going to be able to? But I'd still like to learn and take some of the pressure off of him, like the days I'm off in the week and he really is struggling to fit it in at work. I could do some of the trading for him. But
at least you spreads the load, doesn't it? And
definitely.
And you understand.
Yeah, I've got a rough idea.
Especially if he is having a bad month or week or day or whatever, and you get it. Yeah. Otherwise, because you don't want someone that doesn't understand. Cause that would just be
definitely
horrible.
not. We've always been able to talk to each other. He doesn't hide anything from me. But he had a day where he just kept going back in, trying to win back the money he'd lost on a trade. And most people would hide that from their partners. But he was honest. I try not to react how most people would, I guess.
Yeah.
I've got compassion and understanding. I do get it. And at the end of the day, we both want the same thing. So I've got to support him.
You just got to keep going, haven't you?
We'll
ride the storm.
Teach the girls. So if I know how to do it, that would be easier to teach the girls because they're very different.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Tommy would have the patience to teach Lily.
It's not always going to be, like you said, not everyone's going to be suited to it, are they? And
no.
So there's no point.
Anyone can do it.
Yeah.
It is easy enough to learn, but it's more about you as a person. And I suppose don't need to be clever to trade.
I suppose as well, they always say about having multiple streams of income, diversifying your portfolio, things like that. So not just doing property.
In my head.
Yeah,
I need to diversify as much as possible. And initially I thought property would be the start of that. That didn't happen. So we're invested in crypto, we're invested in gold. There is things going on, but just had to change it up a bit and now try.
And it's a long game, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not quick wins. It's not get rich quick.
Definitely not.
Everything is, and I think this is unfortunately sometimes what is sold is get rich quick. And it's not the case. Like, it is hard graft, it is scary, it's risky, but you just got to keep showing up.
Yeah.
And keep the faith, I suppose.
And pivot when you need to.
Yeah.
Don't give up. Just find another strategy. Something will work if you're persistent enough, I guess.
Yeah. And I think I'm really like being laser focused on what you're doing right now. Like I think I was struggling too much with trying to do too many different things, whereas now I think the rent to rent SA contractor sort of route is what I need to do just to build up that pot really.
And we're in a good location for that right now.
Yeah,
with
definitely
everything going on.
Yeah, and things like I've had to upgrade my systems. Like, so I've gone from using Simple, which is only up to 3 properties. I've had to go up to HostAway, which then you can be like hundreds of properties.
Okay.
So that's been like a big jump for us as well to scale. And also going from Truvi, which is like a guest verification and deposit scheme.
Yeah.
We've gone on to our own, like a kind of like managing our own one, if you like, called SweetUp, and that is one where, like, if the guest pays for a waiver, rather than it going to the company to hold it as like insurance, the money just comes to me, so I can create my own insurance pot, if you like. So, because I don't have to claim very often, touch wood, but if I do, at least I'll have built up my own sort of pot to pay out for any damages, or they can pay it, so they can choose to pay a deposit or a waiver. But it also includes all the guest verification and like guidebooks, all done with Google, so it's very streamlined. People are struggling with it a little bit, like especially maybe an older generation don't like it, but it is really good.
Like all your going.
All the guides and everything for how to use a property, how to get in, all on there. So that's been a massive jump up in scaling for us. But that's why, again, I'm just like laser focusing. That's what I'm doing and growing that.
And your VA has a lot.
Yeah, she does. She does all the setup. That's cool. Yeah. That's actually, it was a lot of work for her for setting it all up onto that. There was a lot of that. It was like 3-4 hours of learning online calls and things. It's a much bigger thing to work with, but it work, and it helps get onto more platforms and get more bookings and things like that. So yeah, positive.
Has your VA got too much to do now with your property?
Yeah, she's really happy. She's really happy. She's happy it's all going well, and we're actually, getting these longer bookings and things. Yeah, she's enjoying seeing it growing. Eventually, maybe, but she'll help me get one if I do. Yeah, she'll find someone for me. So yeah, it's all big. So I just don't know where it's going to go. Like by next month.
How many are you going to have by Christmas?
I want 10 by the end of the year.
Yeah,
I think that's probably reasonable in what I've got in the pipeline. So it might be 10 by the end of the year.
Do you think you've made enough over the summer to carry you up to winter so far?
At the moment, I'm okay, thank God, because that was scary. I had no bookings. I still haven't got any bookings in November at the moment, but I have confidence.
I think you'll get contractors.
Yeah, I've got the confidence now that it will come. And so many people are booking last minute that it's scary, but they come in and then it picks up again. So
the only negative really for you is it's becoming a full-time job for you.
Yeah,
no,
at the moment, but that's only with the setup. To be fair, it's only the setup. If I'm not setting up properties, then it's fine. It's absolutely fine.
And the odd thing that happens when you've got a guest in and it's wrong.
Yeah,
that can happen.
Yeah, it's always going to happen.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens by next month. But have you got anything you want to, sort of accountability-wise, that you want to have on the podcast to say that I've done that by next month?
Made a good start on learning to trade, I guess.
But not more networking.
Well, networking on Wednesday is out of the question. Tuesday, I just haven't got the energy. I wish I had more energy.
You can make it one Tuesday a month for Hard Hats to Hills.
Where is it? In Maidstone.
Maidstone, Orida Hotel, 6:30 p.m. 7th of October on a Tuesday night.
That's your first one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you should come to that.
I'll probably make it to your first one. Yeah.
I think you'll be glad you did.
Yeah.
So check it out on
I just haven't got a lot to add to these networking events at the moment where I'm pivoting.
But you'll pick up stuff. You pick up so much, don't you?
Yeah, you
do. Literally all the connections. Like I say, I couldn't have done any of what I've done without the networking. They've all come from networking. Every single one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so got to put yourself out there.
Everyone, put yourself out there.
Put yourself out there.
And you're happy for anyone to reach out to you?
Yeah, no, 100%, definitely. I'm trying to help people with then getting started and want some advice. And I would love to be able to set up some, not training, I don't want to do training, but documentation to help people start their essay. And sort of like a list of everything they need for a house, for example, or compliance.
Oh, people love
things.
That.
Yeah,
it's easy.
Yeah, exactly, because it is hard. It's trying to find all the information in one place is it's too much. It's overwhelming. Shopping list, where to get things. So I'm trying out different bedding. Like I've got I've been using Absolute Textiles, trying them out, as well as Out of Eden and Dunelm and everywhere else. Just seeing what else is out there. Just trying to find the best.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And you'll keep sharing it all on there.
I will keep sharing on social media. So I'm on Instagram. I think I am Hive Homes Management on Instagram, and Becky Ballard on Facebook, also on LinkedIn as Rebecca Ballard. And you are?
TK Diamond Property Company.
Is that both on Facebook and Insta?
Yeah.
Same.
or just me, Kerry Kelleher.
Or if you've got any questions or want to know anything else, then also just reach out to us on here and we can get in touch with you. So yeah, see you next time.
Can't wait.
Bye.